It's Tyler.
And Susan Short.
And we are out
and about Sarasota.
What are we doing today, Suze?
We are here to find out what all the buzz is about that new TV show on Siesta Key that premieres tonight on MTV.
That's right. You know what I say? Let's go on in. Take a gander. All right, we're here at one of my favorite spots, Blase Cafe, a big sponsor for Out and About. This is Kevin, one of the owners of Blase Cafe here on Siesta Key and many other businesses here locally.
Yes, thanks for coming. Good to see you again.
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. MTV, the reality show. What's up with that?
MTV. I thought that was a long time ago, like 20 years ago.
It's tonight, 10 p.m. to premiere.
You're right, Siesta Key. Well, the way I look at it is from this perspective of there's naysayers for everything that happens all the time. So they naysayed us with Drag Queen Bingo on Monday nights, like tonight, and burlesque shows. So they're naysaying the Siesta Key reality show. Well, let's wait and see what the real reality brings. And as a business owner, I want business. We want business. All of us cannot rely on the local economy every day of the year. We just can't. So the way I see it is let them come. Let's see what happens.
Right.
They're going to come. They're going to have to spend some money. They can't just come and hang outside our doors.
Right.
And if there's any problems, local law enforcement does a great job now. They'll make sure that everything is handled properly.
Right. That's what a lot of people are talking about also, is it's going to bring a lot of underage drinking. That happens anyway.
We have to go through training on a regular basis to make sure our people are sharp and how to read the IDs and how to find a phony ID. So they're just going to have to step it up if there's more young people coming through the doors.
Right. And people have mentioned, all these places that generally close in the summertime. Worst comes to worst, they're going to be making business and profiting off of it.
We can all use more business during the off season. I mean, we're very well blessed with regular season or on season, but off season it gets lean. And there's only so many local people and local dollars that can go around.
Absolutely.
So let's bring in some new blood. Let's see what happens.
Well, thanks for talking to us, Kevin.
Thank you.
We'll see you again when we're out and about. It's Lori Davis from Just a Basket Case. What's up, Lori?
Doing some appointments and errands and grab some water.
And some great pie, right?
Great pie. I'm waiting on my pie. A cheese pie.
God, I've been seeing you everywhere, all over town. You're really out and about these days.
Yes, that was so clever, witty. Yes, I am.
Oh, my Lord. So let's talk about it. MTV.
Oh, the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. I doubt it's really the elephant in the room. It seems like it's the crazy thing in the room, right?
It is. It's everywhere.
So what do you think about all the sensational stuff, the drama, the internet stuff?
These are the days of Sarasota,
right?
Not Siesta Key. Okay. I want to tread carefully, because I am a business, but I get, the incident with the shark. I feel that should be handled. I don't like that it's not being handled. I don't like that I feel it's being ignored. But that aside, give him a break. Not him. I'm talking about this show or the kids. I feel like the kids are being thrown out to the sharks, so to speak. What I would like to see is us band together a little more in Sarasota, which, it is Sarasota. I don't like hearing it change to Siesta Key all the time. But what I'm upset about is MTV needs to stand up. They have PR reps. These kids are being thrown under the bus, and Sarasota has a right to protect what's ours. MTV has yet to answer or, step up and help us along with this. And the rest of us just calm it down a notch. I think we're making it worse.
Right.
And, just, my gosh, I get,
With having a little bit of television experience yourself, it doesn't surprise you, does it, that this opens up a can of worms for them, putting themselves on a syndicated show?
No, I'm not surprised, but I am a little shocked on how we are handling it here. It kind of made me weary of certain things, and, you can't say or do the right thing because I know them. So you feel, if you know them, are you also connected to it?
Right.
I think they should be punished.
Right.
To the full extent. But the kids we were all 20 once, and some of us still act like that. We would all be jumping at the chance to do it. Mm-hmm. They're the ones chosen, they're the ones doing it. And I don't know if the threats are real or anything, but if this was my child, easy.
Hi, I am here with Daniel from the Sea Shanty, and I wanted to ask you, Daniel, what do you actually think about this new TV show that's coming here to Siesta Key? You think it's good, bad? Do you have an opinion?
I am glad that Sarasota and Siesta Key is getting some sort of exposure, whether it be good or bad, but personally, from watching some of the trailers and stuff, it hasn't really depicted Sarasota and Siesta Key in the way that, like, you know, if you live here, if you grew up here, which I've grown up here my whole life, it doesn't really give it justice. Like, some of the things they were doing just wasn't, like they said, the Old Salty Dog, the one they're actually at isn't actually on Siesta Key, it's on Lido Key, which kind of misleading, and which it is on the water, so obviously they wanted a better shot. The one here isn't on the water, but just kind of misleading, and not really, as a person from Sarasota, you're not too proud about that. But
what do you think about the controversy with the shark dragging?
If it's real, I personally think it's, you know, I've seen the video, and it's one of the most disgusting acts of animal violence I've seen, and it's just terribly sad. You know, I hope if it is real, there is some, you know, persecution and something's done about it, because it's animal abuse is just flat out wrong. Like, it's disgusting and sad, and that's all I can say about that.
So do you think that it's going to bring a lot more tourists to Siesta Key?
I think it will. It'll definitely put us on more of a national stage. I'm not really sure how many people actually watch MTV nowadays, but I think that definitely more people will be coming. You know, the whole #1 beach in the United States is it's a nice thing to have, but I think that it'll be better, you know, if we were put in a better light. You know, I'd much rather us be on, like, the Discovery Channel or National Geographic than on MTV, but, you know, take what's given to you.
Take what's given to you. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, and good luck with your business.
Oh, anytime. Thank you. It's a pleasure chatting.
We are actually at the captain's house here that is owned by Siesta Key Beachside Villas. We are here with Mike Holderness, and he's actually no stranger to controversy. And Siesta Key is such an idyllic place. What's up with all this controversy?
There's a lot going on lately. It seems like there's some bad things that's happened. We've all saw that on the news. Yeah. Karma's licking you, by the way. Sorry. That's okay. And, you know,
big animal lover, right?
Big animal lover.
And all this MTV craziness about the animals, and what do you think about that?
I think the video that I saw with the shark, I think is a terrible thing. I mean, absolutely. I mean, anybody, their heart would go out to that animal. What I see is really negative now is where people are attacking the cast, and I'm really not sure how they're connected other than friends, but there's a lot of entitled opinions, and everybody feels it's their duty to attack these people, and even death threats.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
The negativity behind it is just terrible. You got to let law enforcement do their job. Don't bring that negativity to Siesta Key. And you know, when you go on and you start Facebook sites and stuff like that, you should be held responsible at some sort. You know, it's a terrible thing that's happened with animals, but it's made so much worse. You know, not that it's they're trying to bring attention to it. I'm sure they're good people bringing the attention, but the negativity and the attention and the anger and the hate that's coming out of this is just terrible.
Do you think this is going to affect your business?
I don't know. The MTV show in general, it's, you know, I doubt our guests are watching MTV, and my opinion was, you know, maybe they'll bring their families back in 10 years, and it could be a great thing. So let's hope that these guys have a chance to do something really cool and show off Siesta Key, and let's hope they did the right thing, you know, and it wasn't made into something so negative and so terrible. You know, get out and do something, you know, join Moat or all these other organizations that you can, versus going on and personally attacking people. They have families and, you know, such too, so it's really a negative thing that's kind of twisted even to something worse.
All right, Suze, let's talk about it before we end the show. What is your opinion on what's going on?
You know, I actually, as a person who's in PR, I think all publicity for an area is good publicity. I travel all over the world, and I always have to explain where Sarasota is. So right. I think any publicity that comes to the area is good for the business, and I'm very pro-business. Of course, if the shark dragging thing was not involved, it would have been better. And I do hope that people use caution and they really behave responsibly and ethically. But it's not my place to pass judgment.
Right.
And I actually give the people on the show a lot of kudos because I know they worked really hard.
Right.
I mean, from shooting our show, it's a lot of hard work. It's not all fun and games. And I want the best for Siesta Key. I really do. And all of Sarasota.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you again when we're out
and about Sarasota. Out and About Sarasota, sponsored by the following. Out and About Sarasota is a product of Sarasota Socialites.